Ah, my man Zafar. Glad to see you.
Coffee? I've got a fresh pot.
Thanks. Can't imagine what hoops you jumped through to get the coffee. Let alone the spices.
Every little joy is a candle. The more you light, the more life's darkness wanes.
Zafar and his metaphors. But you're right. The dark days are definitely upon us.
I was so worried about you, my friends. We couldn't contact the Piranha. Eros went silent. There was all kinds of speculation.
What exactly?
Talk about some outbreak and quarantine. All the while, the UN and Mars issue no official statements. As if they were blindsided by all of this.
The outbreak is real, and the disease was spread on purpose.
Is that why you're alone? Without Vic and the others?
Yes, no one else survived. They blew up the Piranha when it was leaving. Whoever destroyed the station didn't want witnesses. We didn't know these guys like you did, Zafar. Still, we're so sorry.
Such cruel irony. Not to die in combat, but on vacation. Report to Director O'Connell ASAP. I just have one question. Is this ship yours?
You could say that. She was our ticket off Eros.
She can be legally recognized as yours by right of salvage. If the previous owners are dead, of course.
Oh, they are.
You'll have to tell me that story later. Right now, this ship needs a checkup and a reprogrammed transponder.
You know anyone who could do that?
I can. That's easy.
If you don't mind, we'd really appreciate it. Sorry, but we need to go now. O'Connell's waiting.
Luna always carries with it the tides. I wish I knew what it is you carry. Good luck.
So, next up, report to the boss. Let's go visit Larry. Stop by and say hello. You think he'll be glad to see you? I called him a pain in the ass. I want to say sorry.
And now from Belter today. The explosion of the ice hauler Canterbury has caused a water supply crisis on Ceres and renewed discussion over the inevitability of a military conflict between Mars and Earth. One of the survivors, the executive officer of the Canterbury, James Holden, has published a video in which he declares that the ice hauler was destroyed by the MCRN. Mars denies all accusations. Holden's whereabouts remain unknown. Problems with the stable shipment of ice to Ceres have led to water supply disruptions throughout the station. Chaos in the streets of the Medina, protests, riots, and attacks on inners. Star Helix security has blocked off certain key sectors. Epidemic on Eros. An unknown infection has been spreading among the residents of Eros, resulting from the disruption of air and water treatment systems. The station is currently under quarantine. No connection has yet to be established. Follow us for more of the latest from the belt and around the system.
Who would want to destroy some Belter ice hole?
It's time to lock down dispatch.
Larry, there's a weird blip on the LiDAR.
That's my future. I'm gonna throw myself out of the airlock if I'm not left in peace.
I'm serious. This spot is a degree hotter than the surrounding space.
Probably a dust cloud or some debris. It happens.
Hi, Larry. We're back.
And hi to you too. I wish I could pretend that I'm too busy and don't have time to talk. But I'm on a break.
Oh, come on. I'm really glad to see you. And I'm sorry for calling you a pain in the ass. You look tired. I think you need some rest.
Well, that is a spot-on diagnosis. How did you know that I didn't have a single day off for a month? Because of the pitch-black circles under my eyes? Or is it the general sense of despair I'm exuding?
A month without a day off? Sheesh. What's O'Connell saying?
You're not getting leave right after Harry quit? I don't care if your mommy is waiting for you on Ceres. And yes, I am an asshole.
Typical O'Connell. Somebody has to remind him we're humans, not robots. You know what? Maybe I will. With the brass acting like that, a month without leave can easily turn into a year. When's your next vacation?
Any vacation is postponed indefinitely until they find a replacement to take on some of the work. But O'Connell says that could take months. Not many people would want to serve out on some remote station when they can work in a major port like Ceres.
Hang in there, Larry. We really need you.
I'm trying, but it's one or the other in any case. Either I work myself to death, or I manage to make it to my next vacation. And honestly, I'm at the point where I don't care which comes first.
You worked with a guy named Harry?
Yeah, I know. Hilarious. Larry and Harry. I really hope the next person I work with won't have a name with "re" in it.
Why so glum?
It all started in childhood. My father was a tyrant, and my mother was a typical unfulfilled housewife.
Sounds like the setup for a sitcom. Oh, wait, are you serious? Sorry, go on.
When my father died, Mom directed all her resentment on me. Now she's upset I don't visit her on Ceres. I wanted to send her a gift, but Luciana charges an arm and a leg for delivery. That's why I'm so glum, as you put it.
We can deliver the gift to your mom. Yeah, I want something good to happen today. I'm tired of all this despair.
Oh, that would be really nice. My mom is sick of waiting, and she's pissed. Won't answer any of my calls. Just snaps at me if we do talk. Okay, deal. I'll ask someone to bring my painting by the ship while you speak to O'Connell. And please, don't open the package. Thank you.
See you, Larry.
See you later.
Hey, people died out there.
And we still don't know why or how.
If Holden says the camp was destroyed by Mars, then it was.
First the Martians blow up the camp, and then some other Martians pick up the survivors. Right.
Only we don't even get a word from the survivors after their rescue.
Oh, Jimmy too.
Hey, Prisha. It's up.
Have they replaced the pipeline in the residential sector yet? What about the pressure adjustments?
I think they're due to finish today. No worries. There won't be any waiting.
always liked the view from here, on the axis of the second semi-ring. But man, is it better with our girl out there.
Okay, the power grid's fine. I'll adjust the clamps now.
Oh, careful.
Hey, did you fix the door?
Yeah, I had fiddled with the fuse box a bit.
Thanks. Have you seen Safar? It's his job after all.
Oops, he's busy with our ship at the moment.
You're the one who fixed it for him. Well, that's ironic. Okay, thanks again.
You just got back, darlings. I'm sorry, but dinner's not ready yet.
Oh, Shimizu! Smells so good.
Of course, I know my stuff. I'm starting to suspect you only come back to the station for my cooking.
Cool. Thanks, Luciana. Check out these pics.
Oh, you're back already? Wait, so you flew in on that? I just got back from Europa, updated my range of products, and bought all the orders from my last visit. For example, your boss O'Connell ordered some warm socks and 5 packs of Elm set. Finding the socks was the hardest part. Can you imagine? Zafar Hijazi bought flashlights for the whole crew, and they're better than the company ones. Absolutely nothing for himself. What a man.
Show me what you got.
Of course.
Sir,
Here you are. I want an explanation. Where's Vic? Where's the Piranha? What's with the new ship in my damn stable?
the Piranha was destroyed, sir. Captain Barros and the whole crew died in the line of duty.
What? What the? Who were you up against?
They didn't exactly introduce themselves. The station was infected by an unknown bioweapon, presumably. It was a planned op. A bunch of guys with guns assured word didn't get out. They're the ones who destroyed the Piranha. The ship we escaped on belonged to them. We fought our way on board.
Wait. The news is saying there was an outbreak. HQ reported that even our UN contact doesn't know the whole story. Not a word about shots fired. Or ships being destroyed. Only the quarantine.
Quarantine, yes. But this disease, or whatever it is, was brought there on purpose. We barely escaped.
An outbreak? The Piranha? This is insane.
Sir, you have to believe us. We're talking about the genocide of an entire station. The massacre of our whole squad.
I want to. But this ain't exactly easy to digest. If you're telling the truth, then...
Sir, please listen. An unknown ship is approaching the station. Appeared right in front of us. The radars were clear.
To take what about the two? Two criminals have taken refuge at your beat. I'm going to arrest them for stealing Protogen Company property.
Protogen? I remember that brute. We saw her on Eros.
Sir, somebody hacked our comms. And not only that, the docking system isn't responding. They want to...
We are preparing to board the station and commandeer our ship. Do not interfere.
We took their ship, but it was our only chance at survival.
And now they're here. Boarding my station. Handing out orders. Protogen will easily turn this into a massacre if they want.
They're the ones who destroyed Eros. And now they come for us? If you hand us over, we're done for.
I can't. Shit. I'm responsible not only for you, but for the whole station full of other people. What do you want from me?
Cover us. Order everyone to take arms and defend the station. We'll all have a chance at surviving if everyone backs us up. Even if you surrender the station peacefully, Protogen won't just fly away. We witnessed what they did on Eros, and they'll kill anyone we've had contact with.
Can they really do this?
They hacked our comms instead of contacting you officially. That doesn't bother you at all?
Like hell, I'm going to give up my station without a fight.
Thank you, Oscar. We won't forget this.
Now, climb into the vent. Get to your ship, and good goddamn riddance. We'll cover you.
Thank you, sir. And see you around.
Protogen has committed an unlawful some deadly force authorized. Shoot the case now.
Take cover! Open fire!
Focus fire on my mark. Target in sight.
Good one.
You've got nothing on Earthers.
We'll make the move.
Target in sight. Engaging.
I'm out. Need a medic.
Focus fire.
Good one. Let's see how much momentum they can handle. That's all of them.
I thought today was gonna be such a good day. Then boom, a fucking attack. Thanks for the assist.
Hang in there, and good luck.
Gemini, do you copy? Over.
We copy! Safar, our own personal search and rescue.
I'm on the Mott's Bridge, looking at the tactical map and the feeds from your suits. I've got company, and locked doors aren't going to keep them out for long.
So they'll snatch our ship if we don't hurry?
I'll guide you through. Follow my thread.
Thanks for the help, Safar. Oscar told you to radio us?
No. I would get you out even if he gave me direct orders not to. Enough people died because I did nothing.
We're ready. Take us to the ship.
Advance to the door. There'll be a technical corridor behind it. I'll plan you an evac route. Stand by.
Loud and clear. We could use some ship support. Not our finest moment. Protogen is a private security company, just like Pinkwater. What the hell are they doing? Let's ask them over dinner sometime. Hostiles are likely close. Left side has a good vantage point. Perfect for an ambush.
Engaging hostiles. Watch force fall.
Advance!
Fire on my mark.
They won't get me that easy! You've got nothing on Earthers. Good one. Zafar, where to next? Blue skies again.
You need to throw them off your scent. Get out onto the station's hull. There's an airlock right next to you.
Roger that. Jay, let's get out there. Now, it used to be that the infinity of space terrified me.
And when did it stop?
When I realized that, actually, it's freedom. I blocked the airlock. This should stop him.
We're on different sides of the semi-ring, but there's a protogen ship docked near me. They're looking for you. It's too dangerous to go straight through. Do you see an elevator in front of you? It'll take you to the station's access. Then, return to the semi-ring. You can reach the Mott while bypassing enemy forces.
I just love rotating stations. Planets, satellites, asteroids, they're all just rotating around in space. Even the universe itself. So I guess running in circles isn't useless after all. Euros, the Piranha, and now this? We got ourselves into something extremely dangerous. Someone had some pretty ambitious plans and we messed with them. Now, they're trying to get rid of us. The ship's only an excuse.
Sorry for interrupting. Almost done reconfiguring the transponder codes. That means no more Mott. But the ship needs a new name to complete the process.
Not the best timing, but my brother and I will think of something. What the... We're sitting ducks out here! There's our exit. Go! I've got your 6! Engaging the enemy. You've got nothing on Earthers. Eagle Eye, sights on that one.
Target moving in. Engaged.
Locking on target. Enemy. They hit us hard.
Eagle Eye, sights on that one. 1, 2, advance!
He's got a grenade.
Firing on multiple targets.
Target moving in. Engage.
Good one. We can't hold this position.
Tactical withdrawal.
Eagle Eye, sights on that one.
Priority target in sight.
Control that area. Down. I'm hit. Good one. You've got nothing on Earthers. Eagle Eye, sights on that one. I'll clear this place right out. Ha! All right, we need an elevator to the semi-ring. The Mott's not far from there. Funny system. You can't get into it without turning off the radiators. If only I knew where the power supply units were. Do you want to see what's in there? Yeah, you don't have to go with me. Okay, I'll wait for you here. Remember how we loved hanging upside down as kids? Of course I do. Thankfully, that kind of thing doesn't give you headaches in space. hope at least this elevator works out. No one seems to be around. Get back! Protogen clearly has something personal against elevators. Head for the semi-ring. Right behind you. There it is. So close. It's easy. We just need to take into account the Coriolis force and the rotation of the station. Debris incoming! Hey, we need to fly over to the semi-ring, and fast! Can you fly? Yeah. The brute can't reach us with all the debris, but we'll die if we don't make it to the station. Easy does it. The station's moving. We can't afford to miscalculate the trajectory. We got this. Otherwise, we're dead. A damn ring rotation! Yes! You alright? 5 out of 5. Just a little bit more to go. Another cosmic leap of faith. This is getting to become a habit. Now we're on the same side of the semi-ring as the ship, right? Yeah, almost there.
The Protogen ship is just undocked. It's scanning the hull, looking for you. Advance, on the double. You'll see an airlock leading inside. The antenna was shot off with PVC. They want to cut off Pinkwater's ability to communicate with the outside world. Interesting. Looks like the ship only has 4 PVCs. There are at least 6 of them on Martian frigates.
4 is more than enough to kill both the antenna and us. You mentioned the airlock. Where is it?
Right ahead, about 50 meters. But getting there is suicide. Stand by. I'll figure something out.
Hey, look! There's another airlock here, and it's much closer!
It leads to a damaged sector. Be patient. I'll distract them.
But they'll detect us! Now we're on the same side of the semi-ring as the ship, right? Yeah, almost there.
The Protogen ship is just undocked. It's scanning the hull, looking for you. Advance, on the double. You'll see an airlock leading inside. antenna was shot off at PDC. They want to cut off Pinkwater's ability to communicate with the outside world. Interesting. Looks like the ship only has 4 PDCs. There are at least 6 of them on Martian frigates.
4 is more than enough to kill both the antenna and us. You mentioned the airlock. Where is it?
Right ahead, about 50 meters. But getting there is suicide. Stand by. I'll figure something out.
Hey, look! There's another airlock here, and it's much closer!
It leads to a damaged sector. Be patient. I'll distract them. You're lucky the Protogen ship didn't detect you. But why didn't you go down the airlock I mentioned?
Sorry, but the situation was way too hot.
What happened here?
They were upgrading the station's temperature control system. Then our uninvited guests interfered. The coolant leaks in some places. Be careful. The substance is quite toxic.
The coolant can damage the armor exterior.
What do we do?
Whew. Almost just got boiled like dumplings.
Okay, we've shut off the coolant. I hope we didn't freeze the station and the guys fixed this fast. What? They were here already? Zafar, how do we open this door?
The alarm. You need to turn it off. The IT center will be at the end of the corridor, on your left. The terminal you need is in there.
I've never seen an arsenal so empty. If all the weapons had been here, it would have been a real massacre. Vic's locker. There's not much, just some certificate lying out in the open. To Pinkwater's Operative of the Year.
The cams should have recorded everything.
Right. I'd like to know how Protogen's gonna explain attacking a private station. Although, after Eros. Just the other day, I was worrying about what to order from Luciana, how to get along with O'Connell, how not to fight with Vic. But now, we're being hunted by some very dangerous people.
As soon as Zafar reprograms the transponder, we disappear and leave all this behind.
Maybe it's for the best. I don't want to be a pawn anymore. I want to be the one deciding what's worth fighting for.
All done. Doors open. We can go.
I saw tougher security on smart fridges. Ah, the results of the last tournament. Don't look at me like that. All part of the plan.
Have you thought of a name for the ship?
Jay and I escaped from Eros on the ship. I want to name her after us, but I don't have any ideas to,
The scum who killed my men. If you had surrendered, the consequences would have been almost painless. But you didn't. Your mistake.
a personalized greeting. What an honor.
Jay, take cover! Have you seen that blue shit on their armor? We can't penetrate it. It must have some weak point. Larry?
Okay, now let's go. Oh, shit.
You're right on time.
They definitely don't pay me enough.
Didn't think you had it in you. First painting, now this. But you could have gotten yourself killed.
How's your shoulder?
Fine. I'll survive.
Thank you, Larry. We owe you big time. I don't even know what would have happened if you hadn't closed the airlock.
I'll add useful and decisive to my resume. I guess it's true now. All right. Now, honestly, I've never willingly thrown myself into incoming fire. Or unwillingly, for that matter. Oh, phew. I need to catch my breath.
I'll say, you could have been killed.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
Do you want to come with us?
I'm not a mercenary or a soldier. I'm a dispatcher. I don't even have armor. I'd better go to the terminal and contact anyone else who needs help.
How did they manage to dock?
Their ship appeared at the very last moment. They hacked our comms and docking system, and here we are.
Aren't many of them, but goddamn these stealth ships. I don't even know what equipment can detect them, but definitely not ours.
I used to think that only Martians had stealth tech. Hey, wait. They said you stole their ship. Is that true?
On Eros, we...
You know what? I don't want to know. The less I know, the better if they interrogate me. Yeah.
We need to go.
I'll head to the terminals and try to figure out how to help the others. Good luck. And if you do get out of here, don't forget about my mom's gift. Tell her I'm fine.
Almost there. If you can just deactivate the clamps in the command center, the mutt will be free.
Engaging the enemy.
Focus fire on my mark.
Clearing zone. Need assistance now. Ready to commence wide spectrum strike.
Good one. You got nothing on Earthers. One, two, advance!
Let's see how much momentum they can handle.
Ready to commence wide spectrum strike. Clearing zone.
Focus fire.
Taking fire.
Good one.
Ready to commence wide spectrum strike.
One, 2, advance!
Time to flush you out.
Just a bug under my boot.
I'm out. Need a medic.
Good one. Fuckers. They killed everyone and stole the servers. What for?
Those servers have our Pinkwater 4 employee database, but it's encrypted. It seems they were unable to break the code.
But if they do, they'll know everything about us. Appearance, biometrics, account numbers, even our favorite bar.
There's a docking issue. The second clamp's still holding the mat. Can you deactivate it manually? There's a terminal below.
The sector is hot! 2, advance!
Taking fire.
Focus fire on my mark!
Is that from the mods?
Yeah, I've always been of the opinion actions speak louder than words. Say the word and another salvo is on its way.
Take that area before they do.
Hostiles in the area.
Look out! Snipers up top! I'm on it. Just say when. Under fire from dispatch! I can help, but Larry won't be happy about it.
Zafar, fill him with lead!
Clear this place right out!
Zafar, give him hell! Eagle eye, sights on that one. Hold that spot. Escort. Eagle eye.
And their armor won't stand a chance against PDC fire.
Come on! Push them back! Positions!
Shit, these bastards again. Zafar, we can't penetrate their armor.
PDC will test its strength.
On target, retreat to the airlock.
This is our chance. Let's go.
They're escaping! Fire! Fire! Fire!
This'll hold them.
The computer has uploaded your call sign as the ship's name. I need authorization.
Granted. Let's get out of here.
Prepare the thermonuclear charges.
Pinkwater 4, don't lose hope. Everyone will know what happened.